Lewis Hamilton is returning to Silverstone, but everything feels different. For the first time in his long and successful career, he's not wearing Mercedes colors. He's not stepping out of a car built exactly to his taste. He's walking into the spotlight wearing Ferrari red, and the entire Formula One world is watching. The pressure is huge, the expectations are higher than ever, and inside Ferrari, a silent battle is starting to unfold not just between two drivers, but between two ideas of leadership, control, and trust. As Hamilton arrives at Silverstone, the atmosphere is electric. The British fans are ready to cheer, but this time their hero comes home in enemy colors. It's a strange sight. For over a decade, Lewis was the face of Mercedes at this track. He won races here in all kinds of conditions. Now, he's with Ferrari and everything feels more tense. This is not just a homecoming, it's a test of his ability to lead a team that has its own way of doing things, a team that has been stubborn, political, and traditional for many years. The Ferrari garage is not calm. Behind the scenes, things are moving fast. Engineers are watching every detail. Strategy meetings are filled with questions. Who will get priority in the race? Who will the team back if it comes down to one driver? Charles Leclerc has been the face of Ferrari for a while now. He's fast, loyal, and has been with them through thick and thin. But Hamilton is a 7-time world champion. He brings something different: experience, pressure, and the ability to change the way a team thinks. What's clear is that Ferrari is not just managing the fast drivers. They are trying to manage the futures, one that sticks to the old path, and one that pushes into a new one. Hamilton didn't come to Ferrari just to drive. He came to lead. But leading Ferrari is not easy. The team has a habit of sticking to their plan, even when it's failing. They love simulations, long strategy meetings, and a command chain that often slows things down. Hamilton is different. He trusts his instinct, his racecraft, and his ability to make fast decisions under pressure. At Silverstone, that difference matters. This track is fast and tricky. Wind changes direction. Tires wear out fast in high-speed corners. A small delay in strategy can ruin a race. Hamilton knows this. He has won here 9 times. He knows when to pit, when to push, when to hold back. But will Ferrari listen? That's the big question. In Austria, Hamilton finished 4th. It wasn't a win, but it showed he's learning the car, understanding the limits, and starting to shape it around himself. Leclerc is still fast. He's the team's future in the eyes of many, but now he has to prove it, not just with speed, but with leadership, and the pressure is growing. Every time Hamilton edges ahead, even slightly, it shakes the confidence of those who have supported Leclerc for years. Inside Ferrari, smiles hide tension. Engineers whisper more than they talk. Radio calls are slower. When both cars are on different strategies, you can feel the discomfort. Everyone is waiting to see who will blink first. Silverstone is a perfect place for this silent war. It's full of British fans who still believe in Hamilton. They know what he can do here. Ferrari knows it too, and that scares them. Because if Hamilton wins, or even finishes ahead of Leclerc with a strong race, it could shift everything. Strategy decisions will start to lean more toward Hamilton's side. Setup changes might reflect his feedback more, and development upgrades could begin to focus on his style, not Leclerc's. This isn't just about lap times anymore. It's about control. If Hamilton proves that he can lead Ferrari on track, the team will start to trust him off it. That means more say in strategy meetings, more influence over car development, and more freedom to make calls during a race. Leclerc will still be respected, but the balance will change, slowly but surely. Ferrari has seen this happen before. When they signed world champions in the past, Alonso, Vettel, even Schumacher, it wasn't just about adding talent. It was about trying to change the team's identity. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. But Hamilton is not here to rebuild from scratch. He's here to redirect a team that has potential but needs focus. And that's what makes Silverstone so important. This is the track where Hamilton has made history. He's won in the rain, in dry conditions, from the front and from behind. He knows this circuit better than anyone, and now he's trying to write a new story here with Ferrari. It's not about the crowd. It's not about emotion. It's about control. Hamilton doesn't want nostalgia. He wants trust. Trust from a team that still struggles to act on instinct when it matters most. The differences between Hamilton and Leclerc are becoming clearer. Leclerc is talented, no doubt, But Hamilton brings something more. He brings the experience of leading a team, of building a winning culture, of taking control when others hesitate. That's what Ferrari needs now. Not just a fast driver, but a leader who can make the right call in a split second. If Hamilton finishes ahead of Leclerc at Silverstone, the team will feel it, the fans will see it, and most importantly, Leclerc will know it, not because the team will say it out loud, but because everything will start to shift. Engineers will spend more time on Hamilton's data, pit crews will be sharper on his stops, and strategy calls will come faster when he's leading. Formula One is not just about cars, it's about moments that define who leads and who follows. And this weekend at Silverstone, we might see one of those moments. If Hamilton performs well, if he shows that he can push the SF25 to its limit and make the right choices under pressure, Ferrari will start to tilt in his direction. Not because they want to disrespect Leclerc, but because the numbers will demand. If the title race is still wide open, Red Bull has shown signs of weakness. McLaren is getting stronger. Ferrari is stuck between speed and confusion. If Hamilton continues to perform, he could be the one to bring order. His fourth-place finish in Austria was not just about points. It was a message. He can fight, he can lead, and he can beat the best. Ferrari now faces a choice. Do they support both drivers equally and risk missing their chance? Or do they slowly start to build around the driver who's showing leadership and consistency? It's not an easy call, but Formula One doesn't wait. If you hesitate, you fall behind. And Ferrari has hesitated too many times before. Inside the garage, the signs are already there. Engineers double-checking Hamilton's feedback, photographers focusing on his car, fans chanting his name louder than ever. These things matter. They shape the mood of the team. They influence decisions, and over time, they change the direction of the entire operation. For Leclerc, the pressure is different now. He has to fight not just to win, but to keep his place as the number one driver. Every mistake becomes more dangerous. Every missed corner, every wrong call adds weight. Hamilton doesn't need to fight for status. He just needs to keep performing, and if he does, the rest will fall into place. Silverstone is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of something bigger, a shift inside Ferrari that could redefine their path for years. If Hamilton takes control here, if he proves he's the right driver to lead this team forward, everything changes. The balance of power shifts, the focus moves, and Ferrari might finally become a team that acts with confidence instead of caution. What happens this weekend could decide how the rest of the season unfolds. A win or podium for Hamilton would give him more leverage. It would give him more say in how things are done, and it would show the world that he didn't come to Ferrari to be a supporting act. He came to lead, quietly, without shouting, but clearly, through his actions on track. Ferrari has always been a team with drama, but drama without results doesn't matter. Hamilton is trying to bring something new, a calm authority that leads to wins. He's not here to complain. He's here to compete, to take risks, to act when others freeze. And if Ferrari lets him do that, they might finally find the consistency they've been missing. This season is far from over. There's still time for things to change, but change starts with decisions, and Silverstone is the perfect place to make them. For Hamilton, it's about showing that he belongs at the front. For Leclerc, it's about proving he's still the man Ferrari should trust. And for the team, it's about choosing a direction before it's too late. In the end, racing is simple. Fastest wins. But what makes it complicated is everything else: the politics, the pressure, the personalities. Right now, Ferrari has the strong drivers, but only one can lead. And if Hamilton keeps performing like he has, it will become harder and harder to deny him that role. This weekend is more than just a race. It's a moment of truth. For Hamilton, for Leclerc, for Ferrari, the outcome may not be clear until the last lap, but the signs are already pointing in one direction. And if Hamilton takes that next step, if he delivers at Silverstone, then Ferrari won't just have a champion, they'll have a leader.